Hey friends, welcome to the Maple Leaf Barn, located outside of Cincinnati, Ohio in Zone 6A. I'm Libby, and today I wanted to share with you how I start my Dahlia seeds. Okay, let's head inside to the grow room. Hey, so we're in the grow room and I have all of our supplies here so we can go ahead and get started. I have our soil, I have a mixing pot, I have our trays, and of course our seeds. So I'm going to be planting up the Dahlia mixed seeds that I got from Floret this spring. They say to start seeds indoors in trays 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost, transplant out after all danger of frost has passed. So let's just go ahead and get into it. What I'm going to do is use these 72 flat trays. You could use a different tray. These are just what I have. And I've never used these before. I mean, these are brand new. So they're not super easy to get out. I'm just clumsy, I guess. I'm gonna use 2 because there should be about, well, I forget how many seeds are in this one packet. I have some water here to the side because down in our basement, we don't have a water source yet. We have access to water, but we haven't gotten like a wash sink. So that's on our to-do list. I think we're probably gonna get the one that's just at Costco because I like it. Okay, here we go. I'm mixing up my soil medium, which has some fluffy seed starting soil I got from Home Depot and some perlite. Then I'm adding water just to make sure it's damp but not sopping wet, and putting it into the soil blocks. The seeds need to have full contact and no air bubbles, so I am tamping down the soil here, but I am not compacting it. While I'm getting the soil cells ready, I just wanted to share, you never quite know what kind of Dahlia varieties you're going to get if you grow from seeds, because the only way to absolutely ensure that you're getting a specific variety is if you grow from a Dahlia tuber. But seeds are a lot less expensive and an easier way to sort of branch into the market. The trays are full of soil and now we're ready to put seeds down. Floret has pretty cool packaging. They're very artistic, it's very pretty. It does have some helpful information on the back side, and it does have a resealable on the envelope. But unlike some other seed companies, they just have the seeds directly inside the envelope. So if your envelope gets wet or damaged in any way, your seeds are probably gonna be done for. So let's see. You can see they look a lot like zinnias. They're pretty large, but very flat. Oops, just dropped one. Oops, dropped another one. I found it though. We're good. Where'd it go? Well, that booger's just gonna be in a different slot. Okay, so there must have been like 25 in that packet actually. So we just used an entire packet. I'm ready for another one. Oh, this is the one I already did. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in closer. You can see what I'm doing. What I do is just poke my finger gently through the soil, allowing the seed to fall in about 1/4 of an inch. And then I lightly cover it again with some soil. We grow on roughly 348 square feet. And of that, we have about 260 square feet of raised flower boxes. And of that, we have dedicated about 52 square feet for Dahlia production at 18 inches spacing for our tubers. That does not account for all the seeds that will need 12-inch spacing. So I do not know where we're going to put all that, but we're going to figure it out and create new space. So let's talk a little bit about the growing conditions. The temperatures need to be around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It can get between 65 and 75, but I've had really good luck just around that range. I just saw that the first wave of these dahlia seeds came up within, I kid you not, 3 days. You can use a digital thermometer to track the temperature and humidity in your grow room. I have found this very helpful, as I also have Iceland poppies going and ranunculus. The dahlia seeds are in the seed trays, and so now we can put it under the lights. So I struggle here to get my setup what I want it to be, but I want the trays to be 4 per row, and I think there's enough light to help germinate and to help it grow. I don't think there's going to be any issues with doing 4 per row, but I did have a little bit of alignment issues with a few of these trays. I don't know if that's just because I've never really used them before, or I don't know, but I did struggle a little bit getting it lined up. So then I'm adding the humidity domes just to increase that humidity to allow for germination. These seeds will produce tubers, which I can then dig up in the fall and store throughout winter and start those tubers next spring 2023. Depending on the temperatures, our last frost is usually in mid-April, and I can try to get these out planted the beginning of May, maybe late April, but it just depends on what's happening. Today we have about, I don't know, a foot of snow. So it's fun to be able to do this when it's completely blizzardly outside. The dahlia seeds are all planted up and under the lights. I'll check back in on them in a few days to see if any of them have germinated, but if we're being realistic, probably it'll take a week. My goal is to make a series related to dahlia seeds, so all through the process, I will take some video and pictures and be able to kind of put together a full start to finish video, but for now, this is what I'm doing today, and thanks for watching. This is my very first YouTube video, so here goes nothing, and I hope you subscribe and just follow along on this journey with us, and have a great day.